Low-key spells, I believe, part 3. So these are indirect spells that people try to cast onto others, whether consciously or unconsciously. So you ever been around a person, or you had a friend that spoke negatively around you, always wanted to tell you the bad things that are going on with Tyrone or Jerome or Bob, or if they have a bad or negative situation on their job, or they miss this or they miss that, or something that is negative that has happened in their life. They never really have too much positive things to say. That is a spell. So remember, our spells are words, and words have frequency. And we have frequency, we have energetic vibrations, and that's one way how it can affect our energy. I'm gonna give you an example. So lately, over the past several months, I've been energetically separating myself from a lot of people. First of all, I'm already like a reclusive person. I may socialize, hey, how you doing, type of things. But me also being a helpful person and an empath, I tend to empathize with people. So one way of how people can cast a spell onto you, and you are in agreement to it, is if someone is explaining a situation or a story to you, and you're like, yeah, I understand. Understand means that you are standing under the authority of whatever the person is saying. Like, I understand. You're under it. So that means that it has some type of power or control over you. So if someone is explaining a story to you and they're saying like a lot of negative things, like, yeah, you understand, you get what I'm saying about I wasn't able to pay this, or this person was treating me this way, or people so nasty, or do you understand like why this may have happened, and it's something that is a negative or a bad situation and you are in congruence with it, that means that you are pretty much buying into what they are saying with the spells, the words that they're casting out into the atmosphere, that you are not only just nodding and agreeing to, but your ears are picking up on it. Your eyes are watching their lips. All of these are sensory avenues that the vibrations and their intentions, whether it is intentionally directed at you or not, it is sort of kind of intentionally directed at you because they are talking to you, although they may not necessarily be talking about you. Another way of how people can do an indirect spell is they may like, say it's like one of your best friends or your friend, and they're like, oh girl, you can't do that, oh that's too tight for you, or that's too short for you, or they're always like trying to indirectly put you down, even if it's in a joking manner, and they may sincerely not be trying to really put you down, but that may be the way how you guys used to talk to one another, or they're just joking around. But see, the thing about with jokes is that it could be a lot of conscious hate, or either subconscious self-hate that is projected outwardly. So a person may have low self-esteem and they may not acknowledge it because they may be a very boisterous person, or either a person that is defensive. So they seem like they're really like they say what they mean, or like a person that other people may not consider a pushover, but really they are insecure within. So they may be projecting that outwardly to you via jokes. Another way how this is also another low-key indirect spell casting is just people that have unfortunate events in sequences, like they constantly are finding themselves in a hardship, or they're constantly finding themselves in arguments with other people, whether it be like this, maybe not necessarily the same person, but it can be like a multitude of people with the same vibration, because that person is carrying that same vibration. So they become a energetic match, and they find themselves always in debacles, or either in some type of situation where they can't do this, like they can't pay their bills, or either they can't have a successful relationship, or either they can't, they always find themselves in arguments. Now that type of person, being an empath, I would attract those people, because even if they're not an energetic match, they still are a vibration opposite opposite, I want to say oppositical, but that's not a real word, but opposite attraction, because because they are seeking healing and security from another person, from an outside source. So an empath is a natural magnet to those type of people. So I find myself attracting those type of people at first. I don't really do that anymore now, but at first, and they would emotionally dump onto me, and that is another, that really low-key, that's a spell, because you're dumping all of that energy onto another person, and another entity, another person is absorbing all of that to burn it off for them. So that's another energetic spell. So I would find myself in situations where people just want to unload, like tell me their whole life story, or tell me like this and that is happening, and every time you see them, they're having like some type of a fortunate event in their lives. Those type of people, in order for you to break free of that, in order for you to break to the next level, you have to weed those people out. You can just send them a prayer and then just let them go. Cut ties. On my other channel, the School of Biblical Divination and Magic, I have two or three videos about ammonia jars, and how you can like cut energetic ties with people, and then stop attracting those type of people around you. Because what they will do, they may not mean it, but you are comfort to them. So they are offloading onto you, like how a computer offloads unwanted data into a recycling bin or something, and they expect for you to recycle it or delete it for them or get rid of it, because it really is like a program. Okay. And so I recorded this video before, but then it just like erased. So I was trying to recall everything I said before. So with those people, they may have a habit of another one. They may have a habit of gossiping. Okay, so this other one is another spell, gossip. This is the reason why the Bible says you shouldn't gossip. Gossip, even in the word itself. So God, the word gos and God are interchangeable. Okay, and with gossip, it's like taking your God mind, your higher mind, and reducing it down energetically. I could do another video on this, because I'm thinking about the etymology of the word, and really wanting to dig into the real essence of the word. But it's like the very beginning, God, gos, God, interchangeable. You're taking your God self and you're reducing it down to a lower vibration. So that's another low-key indirect spell. Do not engage in gossip. Okay. All right. So I think that's all for this one. Check out the two previous parts, and I think I will have a part 4. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Peace.